Welcome to Your World Within Daily. I'm Eddie Pinero, and in this episode, I'm going to talk about the idea that if you're not growing, you're dying. Examine some ways that we normalize the status quo, and how to think about our lives in a way that allows us to become who we have the potential to be. So there's a saying, hard times create strong men create good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. The idea being that history is cyclical, and that the darkest, most challenging times in life have forced men, in the universal sense, men, women, human beings, to become something more. The circumstances, the challenges, the obstacles caused human beings to dig deep within themselves, to find more, transform, and in doing so, create better lives for themselves, their community, and in the world around them. And then what happens is, by doing that, they create a new reality, a new world that's now void of those problems, where some of those challenges are mitigated and life is it's a little easier. And people now don't have to deal with some of that, which means they don't have to walk through the same fire that forged the people that came before them, right? The danger being entitlement, a different way of looking at the world, right? Lacking that innate desire to grow or to become more, because everything that they needed was always there, right? And so where I've found value in this was, not only at the macro level, but at the personal level, because the same cycle really applies, right? If you think about the times in your life where you had to fight through something, the challenging times in your life, the times where you pushed yourself, or maybe the world didn't give you a choice, but you endured some type of hardship and you came out stronger, you came out different. And then alternatively, in the good times, you lose that spark. You lose that desire to push for something more. The idea is, when you don't have something to fight for, you create and you make your own problems, right? Times are good when your biggest issues are something that happened on Instagram, right? Or like I say in the video that is being released later today on this topic, it's freaking out because your Amazon package is taking 5 days and not 2, and you pay for Prime. Right? Like small things like that sort of consume us and become our world because it's void of purpose. If progress is growth, we're alive when we're creating the right challenges that mean something. It's the whole idea behind Viktor Frankl's book, Man's Search for Meaning. Right? That is what gives us life. Mark Manson talks about it in his book. Life isn't avoiding problems, it's choosing the right problems. Fighting for something that matters. And my point here is not to trivialize my life, your life, any of the little things we do. It's not to say, Amazon should take 2 weeks. Like it has nothing to do with the details, and more to do with the fact that we are at our best when we have goals that mean something, and our life consists of overcoming the obstacles to get there. Because we're progressing towards that thing that means something, and we're also growing in the process. That's power. That's happiness. Right? So I think there's immense value in asking yourself what that thing is. What is your purpose? What's the fire that's going to transform your life? Give you something to march towards as you make the most of every single day. Hope you enjoyed this podcast. If you did, please rate, subscribe, review. Helps me get it out to the world. Guys, I appreciate that, and I'll catch you tomorrow.